Well, actually, given the critical condition and situation in our country now, whether Christian or Muslim, it actually has some barriers falling right now. You know what is happening in the country right now? Everything is not right. Look at what is happening in the Northeast. You and I know very well that there are certain people that know exactly what they are doing on. And these people might belong to a certain party and religion at the same time. So people like us are supposed to come out, sensitize the people, and make sure that things run in order to create peaceful atmosphere. Okay, if you bring out Jonathan right now from completing his term, you are going to be affecting the Christians, because majority of the people who want them out are the Muslims. There is no way we can stay there and see this truth and not come out to speak to it. A lot of people are scared, they are afraid, but somebody has to tell the truth. You saw the crowd, you saw everything. This is the first time you are having a socio-political rally like this with many other pressure groups like the National Market Association, the Goodluck Ebele Jonathan for the Family 2015. At the same time, you are also having the Igbo community in Lagos, the Igbo youth movement in Lagos, everybody coming together, liberal Muslims and also Christians coming out and saying, PDP, give us a Christian candidate. Let all non-Christians just withdraw honorably and become political heroes, and at the same time maintain their political relevance. Okay, so that nobody will say they have been shortchanged or not given the opportunity to exercise their constitutional rights. You see, in the issue of performance, we will not look at that area at this moment, because if you have to be sincere, APC ruling this state for in the last 8 years or 7 years plus, I would say in the first term that the governor did very well. But in the second term, you and I know that he was not as vibrant and proactive as he was supposed to be. Maybe probably he saw that his tenure was coming to an end and he had to do certain things that politicians actually do all the time. Okay, so in the area of performance, yes, we are thinking of performance, 1. 2, we are also thinking of fairness, justice, and equality. Lagos is a cosmopolitan state. It is not a northern state where for donkeys of years you can have Muslims ruling. This is a place you have more Christians, dominant Christians. I'm telling you, if only the churches in Lagos vote for one person, that person wins that election. So you cannot talk about a place where you have a dominant Christians and Muslims are ruling. It's not fair, it's not just, and there is no equality in this. That's why we are asking for PDP to field also a Christian. You can see APC would have continued their normal way, but they agreed to the aspiration and the yearnings of the people. This is not the yearning of one person. This is the yearning of everybody in Lagos, from Pa Adeboye to Pa Oyedepo to Pa Olukoya of Mountain of Fire and Miracles, Pa Lazarus Moka of the Lord's Chosen, and to people like us and other places. Everybody is yearning for a Christian, and I think it is not a selfish desire and ambition. Yes, yes. Well, I will not probably want us, because it was a mixture of both Christians, liberal Muslims, okay, and other pressure groups that come together because of the fact that they see that someone is championing the cause of the people. It's not everybody that will come out with this kind of massive crowd. You see the placards and everything. we're talking about the president, we're talking about the president candidate from the People's Democratic Party and also from the APC. APC has done theirs. We are just asking the PDP to do their own like that also. And we're also asking that the Senate President, His Excellency, the distinguished Senator David Mark, be returned, because you and I know that this man has done very well. In this critical moment of our national history, we need an experienced someone like David Mark to still return back. And I'm asking the Benue people to bring back David Mark so that he can come and stay and stabilize what is going on in the next 4 years. Because if we don't do things like this and bring somebody to learn on the job, there will be serious chaos in the next political dispensation of our dear country, Federal Republic of Nigeria. Well, all I'm just going to say is that, you see, everything in Nigeria today, because of hardship, poverty, and everything, it seems that everything begins with money and ends with money. But I am telling the electorate, okay, as a man of God, in my capacity as a man of God, an archbishop, okay, and also in my capacity as the president of the Foundation for World Peace, and also in my capacity as the United Nations Ambassador for Peace, in my capacity as the director of the ambassadors, African American ambassadors in the continent of Africa and the Middle East, that if they give you money, collect it, eat it. The money is ours, but go there and vote with your conscience. Whatever money, whether you are a delegate or you are electorate that you are going to go to the polling booth to actually vote, collect the money. It's our money, eat it, but go and do what is in your heart. Vote for the person you know will deliver to you. Like all of us are yearning for a Christian, go for a Christian. We are actually saying that, you know, draw people like, you know, let them draw or not really, okay? And you see, like the People's Democratic Party, you have Christians like Jimmy Agbade, you have Christians like Devati, you have Christians like Chief Mrs. Remi Ajuku. These are all Christian people, whereby some places, instead of having the polling booths do what they are supposed to do, they move these people to local government headquarters. This is not right, because some people's homes are far from the local government headquarters. And you know there will be some kind of law of movement during election period. I think from now we are going to be asking the professor to do something, maybe extend what has happened in Lagos for another 2 days or 3 days, because going to the local government headquarters, which we all know is predominantly the ruling party in Lagos, APC, most people don't have the ability to get to those places. So Professor Atairu Jega should come, and the issue of collecting money from these people. You and I know that the bourgeois, they do not vote. The people who vote are actually the poor masses. And if you're asking for 500 naira or 200 naira or 100 naira from people who are wanting to vote, no, that is not right. And I should ask INEC whether this is a new policy and they should come out and account for the money that they have collected so far. And if it is not an INEC policy, then they should come and address it. I think it should redo this voters registration in Lagos again. You know, when you talk about the possibility of a Muslim emerging, that means the party must have fielded maybe a Muslim candidate. As I'm talking to you now, you and I know that the dominant parties in Lagos are just two. Yes, they are just two. You have the APC and you have the People's Democratic Party. The APC have brought out for the first time a Christian to be their candidate. We are asking PDP to do the same thing also, and let the non-Muslim just withdraw honorably. It is their right to contest. But since APC has been able to give us a Christian, let PDP also give us a Christian. So a Muslim emerging as the governor doesn't come in at all, except the Christian comes in and becomes the governor and transforms or translates and gets converted into a Muslim, which will be very difficult.
But I don't think there's some other religious leaders like that of Muslims. You need to convert to the people. Because anything in Nigeria, people are meant to vote according to their choice. And if the Muslims need to convert their people, because you automatically the religious leader. And other people, other religious leaders are Muslims, need to convert their people.
What I want you to know is that what happened or what is happening today is not just Christians. Okay, I spoke before and said this whole crowd that you see, that you cannot see their end, you can't even see the beginning, is because you are interviewing me. It's made up of liberal Muslims. I have to use the word liberal Muslim because the terrorist has given the Islamic religion a bad image. And it is not all the Muslims that like what or love what is happening in the Northeast by the hands of the terrorists. So this crowd you see are not only Christians. There are liberal Muslims, there are other religious bodies who agree with what we are doing right now. So it's not a matter of because I am a Christian religious leader. No. The vice president of the National Market Association is a Muslim. But he's here with us. And he's very happy to be here with us, asking also that Christians should come out and rule Lagos State. So I don't see where biasness or religious leaning comes into this issue. Thank you.
Thank you,
God bless you too. God bless you. We go for Jonathan and we go for a Christian candidate in Lagos.
If you are free, not to handle the rest. Have you given them the what they want? I'm bringing it. Felix, come, bring this. People should do that. Take it. What do you want? No.
The guy. Seriously, wait first. Yes, now. It's just like now you did the same place. One more thing for you.
My office is I know about